Hey, how's it going, YouTube? J2H. Jacob here for the J2H channel. I don't know, I record it different every time. Who knows? My name's Jacob. That's all that matters. I have an unboxing here. Another unboxing from one of my friendos here. Bigger unboxing. This one is from Rick over at Down to Movie. Highly recommend his channel. I am a longtime subscriber of his channel. My hair is crazy. I need to do a hair. I need to get my hair trimmed. Anyway, long-term subscriber of his channel. If you don't already subscribe, which is crazy because he has more subs than I do. So I'm assuming if you've already subscribed to this, you've subscribed to that. But if you haven't, plenty of opportunity. Links will be in the description. So thank you to him first and foremost. These, I want to say, are primarily... Get rid of the box first. Last time I think I showed Joe's address. Last time I filmed an unboxing. Yeah, they're all Dollar Tree titles. And they're all but one of them are Warner Brothers. So the thought process being, these were all going to come with digital codes, which I think most of them did, and that would be all I would need. I would just snag the digital code, and then I always say I try to get my money's worth. It's very hard to put up a Blu-ray for $1 on eBay and get $1, even if they pay for shipping because of tax and PayPal fees, which they did have now in 2021. eBay links directly to your bank, and that's a whole other thing. But they have fees, so I try to net what I spent, which is usually $1.06 with tax, unless Rick bought them in, like, is it Delaware that doesn't have tax? Which I doubt. I think Joe is more likely to buy from Delaware. Anyway, I just try to get my money's worth with the Blu-ray. And if I don't, oh well. You know, if I had to trade these into like a disc traders, I usually get 20 cents. That means I only paid 80 cents for the movie. Oh well, you know, not a huge deal. Doesn't make or break me. So we've got a stack. Let's check them out. The first one, I pretty much sold on the cast and the fact that it was Warner Brothers, so it came with a code, which is going to be a common theme amongst this, but I don't know anything about this. Some of them I knew a little or I've seen. This one I don't know anything about. Going in Style, which has Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, and Alan Arkin, who aren't in order on the DVD or the Blu-ray case, which drives me nuts. Morgan Freeman is in the middle. Michael Caine is on the far left, which would be your right, depending on how this is. And Michael Caine is on the far right, which drives me nuts. I don't understand why they can't just line them up, because this is obviously, it's either a screen grab or just kind of a Photoshop, and why not? I mean, why? Maybe it's anal retentativeness. Maybe it's just attention to detail. Maybe that's the same thing. It drives me nuts. So I think this is a Blu-ray DVD. Yep. So I've opened these and already redeemed the codes. So basically I'm recording this, and then I'll either offer them to Pamela or put them up on Instagram / Macari eBay. So Going in Style. Next up, this one I'm more excited for than some of the others, even though I don't know much about it, simply because of the cast. Fist Fight. Now I say that because I just got done. So the day before I recorded this was New Year's Eve, and I had a Horrible Bosses marathon, and Charlie Day is in those. Now, I know he's most known for his roles in It's Always Sunny, which Rick actually himself loves. I haven't checked it out yet, but I loved him in I loved him in How I Met... Oh, my God. I loved him in Horrible Bosses. Why did I think How I Met Your Mother? Ooh, is that Camille? Is that Camille Nanjiani? Oh, man. Maybe I'm going to have to check this out. It's right... I don't know if it'll focus. It's right there. So, again, $1. This was a Blu-ray DVD. These Warner Brother titles showing up at Dollar Trees is fantastic. They always come with codes. The code's always redeemed because Warner Brothers doesn't really ever have a licensing or a media streaming rights issue. Although it does have Tracy Morgan. Maybe I'm not excited to watch this as I thought, because, you know, Tracy Morgan is garbage. But I'm sure I'll check it out. It was $1, so Fist Fight. And obviously Ice Cube. I don't know if I mentioned he was in there, but I'm sure you knew. The next thing was actually Rick grabbed... and I hadn't heard of it. And he said, it's got Anderson Silva, so I thought of you. And I was like, okay, that's fair. It also has Krzysztof Soshinsky, which I'm a fan of before he retired. So it's tapped out. It's a... Ooh, it's got Lyoto Machida in it, too. Hold on, there's one more. Nope, there was just the three of them. So basically, it's an MMA movie. And it's got some MMA stars. I've been a huge fan of MMA since '09. And obviously Krzysztof Soshinsky, that's when he fought. I want to say he retired in 10 or 11. Then Anderson Silva just retired in 2020. I say retired, he lost his retirement bout and then got cut. But anyway, I'm tapped out. I know nothing about this other than I'm sure it's going to be pretty cheesy. You know, it's from VVS Film, so I know nothing about this. And I don't recognize either of the other main cast, like actual actors, not just UFC fighters. So I don't know. I'm sure it'll be worth exactly $1, if not maybe a little less. So not high expectations for. Ouch, that hurts. Tapped out. Oh, speak of the devil. I actually had Rick grab me this, even though it was $1. It came with a code, which I already had. I actually already owned this, but mine was an old family video release, so it was missing the DVD. So I love this movie. I want to have the complete thing. Complete set. Yeah, complete set. Horrible Bosses 2, which I just watched last night. It's got tons of bonus features. I don't like this as much as the first one, which is normal. I don't like... there's a couple sequels that aren't as good as the original, though this is really close. It's a really funny movie. Horrible Bosses 2. So mine just has the Blu-ray. So now for $1, I bought the code, which I don't need, so I'll probably sell it for at least $1. And then the DVD right there. So, hilarious movie. I love the cast in this movie. Obviously, with the addition of Chris Pine, even more. But, yeah, Jason Sudeikis, Jason Bateman, and Charlie Day. Hilarious movie. If you haven't checked out Horrible Bosses, either of them, I recommend them. Obviously, start with the first one, though. Let's see. Next up, this one I've heard awful things about. Like, I haven't heard anything good about this. I didn't watch the original TV show, but it was $1 and it came with a code. Although I do like Michael Pena. Chips. I don't even know anything about the original show other than I want to say it was like a... Not like Reno 911, but like kind of like a tongue-in-cheek... Ooh, I just broke the case. Hoss. So yeah, Blu-ray DVD. Don't know much about it. Don't know anything. It was $1, came with a code. That's pretty much it. And Michael Pena. I mean, I'm sure it's worth something. Tough cop with a weakness for yoga pants. Oh boy. Next up is this cool DVD box set, or Blu-ray box set. I didn't know it was a Blu-ray box set. I just knew that it came with a code. This is probably something my wife and son would enjoy. Yeah, I don't even recognize anyone in the cast. Oh, Hugh Grant. Paddington 2. And I don't remember what's in this. Maybe I should check it out. I just bought it for the Blu-ray, guys. So if someone needs this edition... Oh, it's an activity set. I'll probably keep this for the kiddo. I already lied. Listen to that. So, the activity set. That's what's in this. So, $1. I got an activity set and the actual Blu-ray, which though doesn't advertise the Blu-ray. DVD digital code, they all do. Actually, all of these. So, at one point, they had slip covers that offered, it says Blu-ray, DVD digital. They just, they're probably on third, fourth printing or more. So, they just don't have slips anymore. So it looks like he's eating a peanut butter jelly sandwich in the shape of a 2. And you plop it open without breaking it. Ooh, this one's got different color discs. Paddington 2 DVD Blu-ray. So, I don't know anything about these films, although I think Paddington is more like a, is it like a UK thing? Like an English thing? Correct me if I'm wrong, that's just what I've heard or gathered. So yeah, probably going to keep the activity set. Maybe I'll get rid of it. I don't know. It depends if the kiddo likes the movie, basically. It's Paddington 2, pretty cool edition there. When he said he found Paddington 2 and it would come with a code, I was, oh, so this is what the slip looks like on all the other movies. They just, they don't, unlike most things, they don't advertise it on the actual disc because, they do expire. The digital codes, this one is expired. It says it expires in June of 19. I redeemed it in December of 20, so they're lies. It drives me nuts. Some people will throw out digital codes for like, oh, they're expired. I'm like, no, they don't expire. They just don't, they don't, it's almost like a warranty. Like, they are warrantied up through June. So if you were to buy this brand new before June 30th, 19, and the code didn't work, you can get a new code. If you were to buy this July 1st of 19 and the code didn't work, you're out of luck. But I bought it in December of 20 and the code still worked. So code expiration dates are a fantasy. They're not legit. The next film, I watched this in theaters with my wife. She wasn't my wife at the time, and my best friend and his, well, nothing now. Whoops. His girlfriend at the time, Tammy. Although it didn't say the extended cut. This is This is a pretty. It's a weaker film. It's not my favorite. There's some like stupid laughs, obviously, with like the when she gets fired and her boss in the film and some stuff like that. It's an okay film. Definitely not great. And I bought it just for the digital code because otherwise, because it was a film my wife and I watched. Most of the time, if they're good films, I'll buy them because we both have a memory of watching that. And we didn't know this in the collection, if that tells you kind of what kind of a movie Tammy is. So, although I do like Melissa McCarthy. Last film, oh boy, is this a box of, is this a can of worms? Something like this. So the next film is Keanu, which, not John Wick, what the hell's his real name? Keanu Reeves, obviously, Keanu. Keanu Reeves is this gangster cat, and it has Keegan-Michael Key and Jordan Peele. This is a very controversial opinion, and I don't think I share it with many people. I cannot stand Keegan-Michael Key. I think he overacts. I don't think he's funny. He tends to ruin movies for me. I remember I just watched Why Him a couple weeks ago, and he was in it, and it took me completely out of the movie. Like, I just don't know why I don't like him. I've mentioned it on the podcast, link in the description. I'm just not a fan. He takes me out of films. Jordan Peele, on the other hand, I love when he directs movies. He's good. So we'll see how this goes. For $1, I'm gonna check it out. I love cats. I love Keanu Reeves. So I'm not expecting much. I remember when this came to theater. This disc is cool though. I remember when this came to theaters, I was like, oh boy. So that's something I'm going to want to watch, and I didn't. So basically I only grabbed it because it was $1. Rick grabbed it for me. Alright, so get this bread. It's a bigger stack than I guess the last time, but let's see. We got Keanu. Look at how many you're going to see. Ooh, basically uniformed with the Warner Brothers and the Blu-ray logos. Keanu, Tammy, Paddington 2, Chips, Horrible Bosses 2, Tapped Out, Fist Fight, Going in Style. So, I guess I'd show them like that. There you go. It's basically just a ton of Dollar Tree stuff from Rick. Thank you, Rick. He tends to go to multiple, and he remembers, which is fantastic, because half the time I don't remember what I want. But he's really good about remembering which films I want. Good about, like, hey, did you grab this yet? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, I won't look for it anymore. Stuff like that. Like, he's tremendous. He really is. So thank you so much to Rick. If you guys don't subscribe to him, you should check him out. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I mentioned the podcast. The link is in the description. Mega Podtastic with Mr. Crazy Joe. Let's see what else. eBay, Twitter, Letterboxd, TV Time. Twitter, Instagram. Is that all of them? Blu-ray.com. Thank you so much. I'll catch you later. Hey, have you liked it? Have you subscribed yet? Go ahead and show that notification bell some love. And also check out this additional video, which should be kind of catered to your needs, and also this additional playlist featuring the item you just viewed. And go ahead and subscribe to show that love. Thank you.